Hey guys! I'm here with a very similar review to my last one, and it's about the Fender Telecaster Modern Player, part of the obvious Modern Player series. And it's basically humbucker, Strat single coil, Telecaster single coil, and it sounds pretty cool. It like bridges a lot of different kind of, it has a lot of variety and tone and sound you can get out of it. I just dropped my pick. Basically, the difference between the old review and this review is going to be mostly the equipment that we're going to use. We actually mic the amplifier, and right now I should be having like some footage of what amplifier I'm using. Basically, it's like an Orange Pix, like 35 watt, but I replaced the speaker, and the old speaker's over there. Basically, that speaker, I blew it out because I played too loud, and what's in there right now is like a Jensen 1050 something. It's basically a 50 watt speaker, and it sounds a lot better than that orange speaker, but it still sounds good through the orange amp. So it is slightly modified, but pretty inexpensive. Pedal wise, we're going to be using a AC Tone Joyo pedal and a noise gate, because we're going to also use the Joyo Extreme Metal, just to show you like the darker side of the guitar. Going directly into how this will all sound together, we are going to only be using, for the sections you can hear the actual guitar, we're just going to be using the mic, none of this camera, since the amplifier is in another room to be isolated. So here we go. We're going to start with the humbucker, and humbucking position, since it can be single coil tapped. And here we go. I'm going to switch the humbucker to single coil. Immediately we can notice a little bit of volume loss, but that's normally what happens when you have like a tappable humbucker or anything like that. When you switch it to single coil, you're going to lose a little bit of volume. You're just going to, that's just how it is. So we're going to switch to the back pickup here and the middle pickup, which will give us that kind of like coil split of a Stratocaster. It's cool because we regained that like volume, that little, that typical Strat volume you'd get. We're gonna switch directly to the middle Strat pickup here. Yeah, it's a pickup. What am I saying? Then we're going to switch to the, this is kind of like almost like a typical Telecaster setup, to where you have, your tele pickup and kind of like a Strat pickup, but it's not going to be located all the way at the bridge. It's kind of it's a little bit more of a beefy sound when it comes to the last setting, well, kind of like the last setting I'm going to show you, which is just, the Telecaster on its own, so here we go. Telecaster on its own, and it really does a good job of being a Telecaster, which is it's an A1 thing, man. You got your, you know. We're just gonna stick to the regular little progression I have. I forgot to mention that there is like the slightest amount of reverb on the amplifier, just in case you were wondering, because it helps the notes flow better together. As with any guitar, it's not really doing a super high amount of things when it comes to, you know, bridging anything. And that's just it without anything on it. No noise gate, no pedals, nothing. Just. And this AC tone's really just a high gain, not really a distortion. So when it comes to anything where you're just, you know, just trying to be kind of warm, I'm just going to switch to these two pickups right here. We're trying to do anything kind of warm. Pretty warm with that. And it's not a pedal review, so we're just going to get back on topic here. So the one thing I haven't shown yet is humbucker mode with this single coil in between it. It really just, I don't know, it's kind of strange. I mean, it doesn't sound too different, but if we switch it back into single coil, mid-range changes, which is like, I don't know, it's nothing that I would use personally, and I'm more into like progressive rock, hard rock. But let's go straight into this this kind of harder metal sound. I'm not really getting the volume out of that right now, hold on. Now I'm getting too much volume. Got a little bit sloppy there at the end. But as a humbucker on its own, if you're doing like harder kind of stuff, it really does work. And it does show like a very, very good amount of clarity when you're doing like complex chord shapes. There's like a B7 here. I mean, as a humbucker, it does its job pretty well, and for the price of the guitar, it's very good. You can get your like little squealies if you want. I missed that one, but it's not really the point. My guitar really isn't set up to do drop, or this guitar right now is not really set up to do drop D, but we can try it a little bit just to see how it goes along. The intonation is probably going to fall out a little bit when it comes to like a little bit note differential, but like it kind of gets the job done. But if you want to set it up or get it set up to drop D, I'm pretty sure it can still do the job. Oh, I'm having a hard time here. Fell out of whatever I was playing there because I don't remember it, and it's kind of on the spot, so. I don't know if anybody does this, but like kind of a harder sound between the Telecaster pickup and the Strat pickup. Still kind of you can still kind of get a pinch tone out of that, even though it is, you know, located kind of high up on the guitar. Or when I mean high up, I mean, you know, pickup placement. I really just enjoy the clarity that it provides, honestly. Okay, well that pretty much has to do it for the review. I think I've gone over pretty much everything I can, minus, you know, distorted single coils. But that's not, like, it really just sounds like, with a little bit more feedback on it. This kind of sound in the background. That's that. And the track that's playing right now, yeah, this is kind of shameless self-promotion, but this track and there's another track were recorded in full with this guitar. And if you want to just check out what it sounds like in kind of a pop rock environment, then go ahead and check it out. More information as to what setup I'm using in the description, along with possibly a buy link. I'm just gonna put the Guitar Center one up. I don't have a website. I'm not really like a rep for them. Fender. If I was, that'd be awesome. But you know, it's just how the real world works. I'll see you guys next time with stuff. And for all you guys out there who just like to know what kind of strings that people use, I use these. Oh wow. I use these because I like the D string or G string, little P. Basically means slightly thicker than normal, I believe. And also it's just it's different and I like it.